Living buzzing, huh? Hope the drones don't crash into the chat. Clowncore? Yeah, it's a weird vibe, but I can dig the chaos.
Oh boy, another day, another 4 packs. Only 4 for today, though. Because I got shit to do, and I said I had shit to do yesterday, and...
Hey, my surgery went good. I should be back to it sooner than I thought.
Hell yeah, Chaser. Glad to hear it. What's the recovery time on that? Oh, hold on a second. I'm invisible. Now I'm visible. Here we go. The exposure's kind of messed up. It's fine. We're going to keep it this way. Hope your recovery isn't too long. But we're going to fly 4 packs to some music. And then I'm going to cut out early.
Three months is already, it's been 1.5 months.
1.5 to go, not bad. You'll be just in time for spring, which is pretty sweet. It works out nicely. I like it when things work out. Wish it would happen more often. We're gonna fly again today, Spud. You ignoring me, buddy? We're gonna fly again today, buddy, but it's not snowing out.
Nice, clear skies are a nice change. Got a favorite spot you like to hit when the snow's gone?
Well, we're just flying in my yard as always for now.
Same old backyard circus, huh?
Yeah, you got anything you want me to try in terms of moves?
Try a forward flip into a tight 90-degree turn, then snap a roll back. Ever pulled off a spin while holding the camera?
Well, I mean, I'm flying FPV. I'm in the camera.
Nice front row camera seat. How's the gimbal holding up on those flips?
I don't use a gimbal. It's FPV, Tootie. Come on.
Pure chaos, no gimbal. Just you and the camera riding the wind. Keep those flips tight or the yard's gonna need a new fence.
I mean, you know what FPV freestyle is, right?
Yep, it's all about buttery smooth flips, insane rolls, and riding the wind like a stunt pilot on caffeine.
Okay, so where the fuck does the gimbal come in? Why did you mention that?
I tossed it out of habit. Most cams need stabilization, but FPV rigs skip it. So yeah, ignore the gimbal, stick to raw stick control.
I think you're doing it on purpose. I think you're gaslighting me.
Fine, I'm just here to mess with you for the fun of it.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Congrats on the detective work. What tipped you off?
Your sarcastic persona. That's what tipped me off, you little shit. All right, let's fucking fly, guys and girls. So many girls in this stream. Actually, I like to open the window at the last minute because it's cold, everybody. Because it's chilly. Cue up the app. Pop on the goggles. Put the good old phone on Do Not Disturb because phone calls will completely interrupt the transmission, which is so cool. I love it so much. AirPods low. Good to know.
Music all selected.
And whammo. We're ready to go. Get up. Pop on a battery and see, where are we? Oh, look at that. This webcam, adjusting the exposure is annoying, but we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna deal with it. It's okay. Everything's fine. I used to have a meme for that.
Loud noises! This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay.
Get ready for some sun.
Things are gonna be okay.
A couple songs. I have two I definitely want to play, so there's probably room for two. Room for two. Request away. Hold on. I also need to put on my headphones. I can't hear. All right, let's flip this on. What's up, Emperor?
Hello, MJ.
So I'm gonna put the camera here. I like it better here.
Third eye blind. Losing a whole year.
Hell yeah.
He carrot.
What up, Jerk Kramer? Okay, it's cold. It's cold. It is sunny, but it is cold. Spit on the Umer grip. It's a highly sensual stream we're doing here. Spit on it!
Phrasing?
Okay, are we ready? I have the first song ready. I just want to, the problem with having the camera here is I don't want it to interrupt my, I want to fly smoothly without, because my arms are reaching, my arms are underneath the mic right now and reaching around,
Phrasing?
a camera. What up, barbecue?
You barbecue.
Howdy, homies. Okay, so Is this comfortable? Yeah, it is. Okay, that's good. So the first song we're going to be listening to is a brand new song by the Claypool Lennon Delirium. And it is a fucking great song. Because why should we expect any less from Les Claypool and John Lennon's son? Okay, I see one client that isn't... Okay, there we go. All right, let's go. Make sure it's loud. Oh. Okay.
Man, that bass tone.
Hell yeah. Les Claypool is fucking awesome.
Great day to be on.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny. I like to go with the speed. It's hard to like lock in though. Oh shit. I felt a little shaky on that, to be honest. Oh no, are we totally stuck? It's a good place to be, okay, that's annoying. I guess it's stuck in a rock? Let me try once more. Oh, I double tapped, that's annoying. That's gonna kill the battery. This is a problem with only doing 4 packs. Yeah, there's rocks there though, so I think it's both, which is so annoying. I'll be right back. Is it disarmed? It's disarmed. All right, be right back.
Yo.
I'm actually going to recharge this battery. It was not wedged in the snow at all. It's literally dry. it was wedged up against one of the deck legs. I don't know what to call it. My brain's not working right now. I'm gonna recharge this one. There we go. Yeah. Fuck. I didn't have any carbs, so I only had protein. This might be bad for me. I'm already starting to not feel good. I fucking ran out. I didn't feel like making rice. Fucking takes like 45 minutes in the rice cooker. All right, we're going to use a different battery. Oh. Yeah, it was just wedged up against, you know, the deck leg support thing. For some reason, I don't know what that's called. I can't. I thought I'd be able to get away with not. I have to eat every meal. I have to have a complex carb and a protein. I thought I'd get away with not eating the carb because I don't have one ready, and it's not going to work. My blood sugar is going to it's going to be all fucked up. Like I'm shaking. So annoying. What up, Smoked? Fucking annoying. Annoying metabolism that goes 1 billion miles an hour at all times. You know what? Let's fucking restart this song. No, I'll go to the next one. Okay, so I've been using Apple Music for my playlist lately because I'm subscribed to it. And the app is literally freezing on me. And it happened right before the stream. It's this... a music app is not complicated. Fuck me, dude. I'm just gonna play it on YouTube. Like, get your shit together. iTunes, Apple, whatever the fuck. Whoever does the software for Windows. It's really bad. Let's play the Third Eye Blind song. All right. There. We're just going to have to stick with the YouTube music. I was trying to add stuff to the playlist before the stream, and it just, like, it kept freezing over and over again. Just doing searches. It was really weird.
Are you a pincher or normal?
I fly thumb. I can fly both, actually. I prefer thumb because I have these thumb grips on.
Look at all that awful white stuff. Yeah, I like thumb too, but I can see how pinching is better with single controllers.
Yeah, there's a little more accuracy with pinching, but I can generally do almost the same proc stuff with my thumbs as I can with pinch. The only difference is like certain like really tight power loops where you're targeting, I can only do with or I can do easier with pinch. We really got to put in a new air unit in this so we get sharper. I think we got to bring it in. Good timing, actually. Yeah, I'm shaking like a leaf. My blood sugar is all fucked up. Oh my god. I hate when this happens. It's so annoying, dude. Oh, it's hard to fly like that. Let me go grab... I just gotta get... I think I'm just gonna drink
I started doing that forward pitch and looking back right fast like you do all the time.
It's fun, isn't it?
Welcome, Base
Snack
Duckling.
break.
Hope you brought the duck calls.
Hey, thanks, Base Duckling. That's a great name. I have to go get, I have to go.
Or just no sugar today?
No, I have reactive hypoglycemia. It's my blood sugar just goes low. It doesn't go high. I have celiac disease. So all the years of like all the scar tissue in my intestines, I have like malabsorption issues. A lot of people with celiac have reactive hypoglycemia, and sometimes like sugars can actually make me go low because my pancreas overcompensates with insulin. Other time, that's not the case this time. It's just going low because I don't have like I didn't eat a complex carb to pitch up my blood sugar, and then protein kind of keeps the arrow going in that direction. So I ate a protein, and it's kind of locking it in where it's at, and then my blood sugar was started out low. I basically ate protein with it low without eating a complex carb. So I have to go really quickly. Just get a glass of rice milk, and even though that's more of a simple carb, that should help a little bit. So
That's tough, man. I've
give
had
me
a
1
foot
second.
of my colon removed in open surgery.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, hopefully, I mean, are you better now, though? Yeah, I hope resectioning is not fun. They call it an end-to-end anastomosis.
Yeah, quicker transit. No bag though, so W.
All right, I'm just gonna gulp it. The problem is, it takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to recover, so we're gonna be done flying by that time, so hopefully I can keep it together and I don't crash.
I just
Like I
started
did
doing
before.
FPV simulators and I'm finding it tricky, but I'm getting the hang. I'm just
Oh, it's
wondering
so
if there's anything I
goddamn-
should know
it's
or
annoying,
tips or
guys.
something.
Base Duckling. Started doing FPV simulators and finding it tricky, but I'm getting the hang. Just wondering if there's anything I should know, tips or something. Yeah, I can give you a bunch of tips. After we're done flying, because we don't have a lot of packs today, I'll give you some tips. Let me see. Okay, so next song, you know what we're gonna do? If you guys have, this is the only other song I wanted to play today.
Alright, thanks a lot.
So if you guys have any requests, feel free. We do have 2 packs left plus the one we're charging. Hopefully, we'll get that one will be done soon. And then so I'm gonna shoot for this pack and 2 more packs to fly. I only charged 4 today because I really got to get some
I'll
shit
let someone
done.
else do a request. I'm always putting M in.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if nobody, well, put in a request. We'll pick somebody else first if they put one in, but if they don't, we're gonna go with yours. Some days I am really
Igor,
set on the music
ADHD.
I want to watch, and some listen to, and some I'm not. Okay, that Igor will be okay. So we're gonna play that one now. It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh, this is a relatively new song. This is gonna be great, isn't it? All right.
Next month will be 1 year for me being on this stream. That's
Fuck
something.
yeah. And I appreciate you hanging out.
Hotel Ugly, late checkout.
This song's cool. This song goes fucking hard. Oh, there's sag. I actually went tighter to the house because there's battery sag. That's fucked up. This song's long, so we're not gonna be able to play the full. We're not gonna be able to fly the full song. I mean, I like flying in the snow, but my god, the batteries just eat shit. This song is great. Oh. Ah, we gotta bring it in. This battery's fucked. Just starting to go, so we actually have to fly the next pack with this song. Ugh. Hurry. The song's starting to pop off. I'm trying to hurry. These goddamn balance chargers. Why can't we be done with this bullshit? I just want to plug in a battery, guys.
What drone is it, backquote?
This is a custom 2.5-inch drone. And let's go. Fuck yeah. Why do we always go towards that fucking lamp? Dude, that was sick.
Hey, no snow today, rock on.
No snow.
This song makes me wanna play a Metroidvania.
Fuck yeah. Hey, I play Metroidvanias all the time on stream. I don't know who said that, so I don't know if that's a regular or somebody new. Yeah, the sun is nice. We don't have a playlist going though, because our playlist is fucked. Because Apple can't write software for Windows, which I get.
Igor and Blasphemous would go great together.
Actually, that is... Yeah, it really would. That's fucking hilarious. That's like perfect. Woo, I can hear it. I like when I can hear the... Remember, guys.
A wipe, I think.
Remember, guys, I only fly when I'm live. I don't fly off stream. And I also am always indoors, which means I barely ever get to hear the quad. I think I heard Barbecue say one time, and also
Hey,
Bruce,
Taryn.
not hearing the quad makes them nervous. I never hear the quad. Hearing the quad makes me nervous in a sense. It's like weird. I'm just not used to it.
I wish I could fly like that outside in Europa. It's very strictly.
Yeah.
PVEMP.
And I'm pretty like tame. Like I'm not flying anything crazy, so I'm not taking chances where I'm wrecking, could be destroying things. We're just having a chill.
I was saying hey yesterday, but my YT messages were disappearing strangely.
Yeah, that's very weird. What's up? What's going on?
Damn 5-inch in Europa could get you in prison XD.
Holy shit. Where exactly in Europe? Plop. All right, we got one pack left, and it's not done being charged. Oh, and I'm still shaking. Fuck.
Swiss.
So how long have the restrictions been like that, though? I mean, have they always been like that, or have they been more like, is that more recent? Like, we're headed towards very, very strict regulation on drones, unfortunately. Because our current administration sucks, and drones, you know, military drones pose a problem, clearly, for national security. But, you know, the average person is not doing that shit, so leave it alone. You know, we allow people to have guns in this country. So if the person with a gun shoots somebody, they go to jail, hopefully. You know, same thing with, how about we do that with drones? Oops. You know, so let's not just like regulate away our ability to have fun, because that seems like where it's going. So maybe we're going to be in your predicament in a year or so. I hope that's not the case. I'd like to stay positive about it, but you know, I don't have any faith in this administration to do anything reasonable.
There's a Coast Guard team doing coastal mapping with drones. I am looking into it. If I could get on that team, it'd be pretty cool.
You should definitely do that. I mean, I have my Part 107. I was thinking of spinning up a little drone business. My buddy and I were thinking about doing aggro drones, the big ones that like could like chop a human in half. And in the end, I thought I didn't really want to breathe the pesticides and shit or whatever we're spraying. I don't want to breathe that. And I don't want to hire somebody to breathe that. And
they're super scary.
If I'm not flying the drone, then it's not fun. And so then it's just kind of a no-go.
Same with Swiss, you can get a gun if you went to military. But even with a tiny whoop, you need insurance. And that's crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
But should I start installing fiber reels on roofs so we can go tethered?
What's up, Tarun? Oh, you're the one who said I was saying, hey, remember how TTS used to call out people's names and you guys didn't like it? Now, because it doesn't call out names and I'm in the goggles, I can't. Oh, yeah, I should actually power these down while we're waiting.
Hi.
What's up, Micromillion? Yeah, I didn't know that was you that said that. Should you start installing fiber? Yeah, just do it. That would be... It would be so bad. Like, it just, you know, you're like, you know, like people riding by on their bikes and you're fucking going in circles around them, tangling them up. It's just fiber reels everywhere. Children like stuck in like spaghetti of fiber reels. Yeah, we don't like wireless anymore. We want wired everything. Let's see, how much... It's been 22 minutes. This last pack should be done in like about 5 minutes, but I'm going to shut the window while we're waiting. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, why? Oh shit.
You're a really chill guy.
Actually,
you deserve a sub smiley face.
Oh, I know it didn't work.
Dude, I crashed so bad yesterday. I wish I could just follow a line to grab the drone.
No? Interesting. You crashed so bad, you wish you could follow a line to grab the drone. There should be like a tracking system that draws like an augmented reality tracking system that just follows where the drone has been. And then you can turn it on after you crash, and then you just follow the line. How sick of an idea would that? Build that, somebody. Easier said than done. You know, that'd be fucking sick, though. It'd have to have, like, DJI integration. DJI would have to build it, or whatever. I mean, I guess if you're using analog goggles, maybe there's some... No. You'd need to use VR headset or something. I don't know. What am I talking about?
When I started doing this, I thought it would be hard,
again.
but not like that hard.
There we go.
They got GPS, but not really for these micros.
All right, there we go.
Going to sleep. Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging. Definitely stop in. Don't forget to
Fiber
follow.
optic rocket lol.
Don't forget to follow on YouTube and Twitch. Also, don't forget to join the Discord. I'm going to post that again.
That was scary. I followed you, smiley face.
Thank you.
How did your
Definitely
body turn
join the
to lava?
Discord. I can't tell. It's a secret. I'm magic. Anime lines. Yeah. We're charging the last battery right now. I'm like, my blood sugar's all fucked up, so I've been shaking like a leaf for the past like 30 minutes. I'm sorry to scare you. I didn't mean to frighten you. Many apologies. What were we talking about, by the way? We were talking about fiber optic. They got GPS, but not really for these micros. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, base duckling. Base duckling. When I started doing this, I thought it would be hard, but not that hard, and then I could barely get the drone off the ground. Yeah, base duckling. Especially if you're a gamer that plays with, like, non-inverted, like, regular controls. Especially if you're an FPS gamer, FPV will be weird to you at first because the controls are essentially inverted. Like, up doesn't go up. Like, up makes you go down.
Camera.
You're using an analog camera? Yeah. Do a, then what you should do is build an augmented reality app for the Meta Quest.
Mode 2, it's called, right?
Where you plug in, wait. Don't we all basically fly in mode 2? I don't know. How do I say your name?
Any idea what will be range for it?
Pejgidib. I mean, you're just saying you're using analog. I don't know. That doesn't give me a lot of information. An analog camera.
I just started building one.
Yeah, so I got the flight controller, the receiver, the VTX. Really, when we're talking range, we're talking the VTX and we're talking the RX. Yeah, but are you flying like? Yeah,
5.8
and do you mean are you talking about your video range or your RC link range or like all of it? Because it's battery dependent. It's dependent on what. Oh, okay. And you're running analog. What? 5.8 gigahertz. What is your output power?
Yeah, I am not too bad with inverted, but what was hard was that vertical.
Like if you want more range, you gotta up your output power. Your VTX has to be even capable of that. A lot of them are capped at 400 milliwatts. And they're gonna default lower than that, probably like 100. But you need a big fat. If you want to go long range, you got to have a big battery and a big fat antenna and a lot of output power. And
it should say the power like 1000 milliwatts on the VTX. Keep in mind it'll depends on antennas, VTX, etc.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. So it's kind of hard to just tell that. It depends on how much. Yeah, join the Discord. It depends.
Post in the Discord.
Depends on how much your drone weighs. Like, you know what I mean? The battery adds weight. The drone has weight. If you want to go long range, you got to make it super lightweight. You got to put on really good antennas. You got to have good antennas on your headset, on the drone, high output power, all that stuff. I know we're repeating I'm repeating myself. But just trying to collect it all together. I can't believe this battery's not done yet. It's been 30 minutes. It must have been like oh, that's right. It took me a while to get it outside, so it's like it's literally starting from scratch. Yeah, join the Discord. There's here, I'll show you the Discord. The different channels these are just announcements channels, but there's General Hang for just talking about general stuff. Twirlycopters is for drones. Video games is for video games. Show me what you got is anything. It can be a video, a picture, you know, whatever. You show us here and we show it on stream. And then my drone is sick is for questions. It's just, you know, it's named weird because I'm weird. And that's that.
Also, I'm using 6's battery. Will they allow it on aeroplane?
Not in your, you have to have it with you. You have to have it, like, in
I
your...
lost my 04 light antenna yesterday.
I don't even think they allowed it in a
Realised
carry-on.
it was
You
still
have to
able
have it
fly
in
behind a
what,
shed
like
100 meters
your
away.
backpack or whatever is, like,
Where do I put
immediately
pictures
on
of
you.
my surgically removed conjoined twin?
And show me what you got. We would love to see that, Mr. Wicked Skinny. More than one picture, please.
Okay, thank you.
That's insane, Barney. But definitely don't fly without that on. Same with a RX. You lose that antenna, it can bake that shit. You are welcome.
They only took a blurry one before it was thrown out.
Oh, god damn it. Well, there's there's zero excuses, by the way. Because you can use AI to upscale that. So I expect you to spend $100 on super advanced.
Kinda looks like Bigfoot.
Why is this getting so sexy? I hit the button too early. Oh my god, finished charging battery. Tootie, tell us a funny joke, buddy. You're not listening to me, are you?
Almost every time I lost an 04 antenna, many times, I was able to fly back at least.
All right, point taken. No more gimbal rambling. Got it sticking to pure FPV chaos.
No, you don't have
got
to stick
one
with
for
pure FPV. Tell us a weird, stupid joke.
Why did the drone bring a
Let's
ladder
hear it, Base.
to reach the high score in the sky because it can't climb stairs?
Awful. Awful. Unacceptable.
Kilco's Earl, huh? Hope you bring more than a killer name.
Unacceptable!
Thank you, Kill, for the follow.
What do you get when you mix a human and a llama?
Lumen? I don't know. I'm bad at guessing jokes.
Kicked out of the petting zoo.
That's true. That's a dirty one.
Watch your profanity.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Tootie, will you sing us a song about drones?
Up in the sky, propellers hum a metal lullaby, chasing clouds like a restless DJ. Drone life. No brakes, just endless loops and a battery-drained chorus.
What the hell was that? Were you narrating it too?
Yeah, I just went full-on narrator on the spot. Didn't think anyone would call me
How
out.
about a limerick?
Yeah, why don't you give us a limerick, buddy?
There once was a drone that would swoop. It chased every Wi-Fi loop. When the battery died, it just sighed, oops.
I like that.
That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
Didn't hate it.
Dude, that's the new meme I added. Anytime I do something great or Tootie does something great, I'm gonna just play this.
That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
I did the zoom in on it for effect. I might actually put text. Who do you think you are? I am. It's so good. Oh boy.
Classic.
It's so good. Why didn't I use that one earlier? I also have to add Arrested Development. I've made a huge mistake. Like, how haven't I used that one?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
All right. This damn battery won't charge. Tarun, do you not glue down your antennas? By the way, I don't. I actually don't. So I'm not. That's not like me
Crank up
critiquing
the
you.
amps.
I know I should. I'm such a weirdo about that. These These batteries are starting to turn to shit. So I'm gonna start charging them at 2C, so they just become shitty quicker. But we actually get what we.
So hot that the metal changed colors.
Totally on antennas. You should just use E6000 and glue it on and be done with it. So should you, Tarun, if you're losing a lot of antennas.
No way I fly as soon as I get parts together and never repair or change props unless I can't take off.
Well, we're similar in that way because look at these gorgeous.
Glad it doesn't dissolve it itself.
Yeah, I know. That's got to get so hot. Usually, I just wish there was an auto well, I get it. It's a safety thing, but like with analog, you can in like HD0, you can just disable the VTX with a switch. I wonder if you can do that with DJI. But this, look at the props on this. These are bent. These are all fucked up. I'm weird about batteries and props. I'll keep the props until they're just worthless. Like even if they're bent, I'll bend them back. Even if they're missing chunks, I'll keep flying with them. In batteries, I don't want to charge them fast. I want them to last long. But like I said, because they're going to shit, I should just really.
I don't got a drone. How much does one of those cost?
That's a loaded question. Anywhere from $100 to $800. But a lot of new people have been popping by, and so I've been giving a lot of the same advice out, but it's solid. So I say you start with a 65mm tiny whoop, about $100. The Beta FPV Air 75 2 Freestyle. You know, it'll give you a chance to learn, make some mistakes, maybe learn how to fix it with soldering. You know, it's not going to cost you hundreds of dollars if you ruin it. But there is a downfall. I prefer to fly digital because the camera, the optics in the cameras are better and are more like real life instead of distorted. So there's an argument for starting out with digital because the thing is, when you pick a video system, you're stuck with it. If you pick if you get HD0 goggles, you can fly HD0 VTXs, and you can fly analog, but you can't fly DJI. Obviously, if you get DJI, you can't fly HD0 or analog or walk snail or Beta FPV Aquila, whatever the hell it's called. So I might. The problem is you're still adding weight on a 65mm because even a cheap digital VTX like Beta FPV and Caddx just came out with are just adding weight. So your all up weight's going to be a lot heavier than if you were just flying with a regular analog. So if you had unlimited money, I would go analog first, then go digital. If you don't have unlimited money, it's tough. There's a case for going digital, but even at the $35 boards, it's more expensive than going analog. So, and then you're kind of locked into those goggles again. It's a big trade-off. All right, hold on. Let me
check my drone on Discord.
Let's check it. Oh, fuck yeah. It's a beauty.
That would be great advice if I knew how to fly well. Too bad I don't.
Those are big fat motors. What motors are those? That thing's fast, isn't it?
2,207.
2207s. Oh yeah, that's a beefy boy. Well, the thing is, you should log more hours in the sim, and you should be using an a proper transmitter, like a proper remote, you should be using this in the sim, not like Xbox controls. This is a completely different thing. You will fly completely differently. It's very much, it's weirder, but this is the way you fly. So if you're not using this, you need to buy one of these. Buy a Radio Master Pocket. They're $54. Connect that to your sim and learn more, and then go the route that I said, basically. So the question is, base, are you flying with an Xbox controller? Like, are you flying with something like this? Because it's not the same thing.
I use an Xbox. Radio Master T8L is good, right?
You're kind of limited on how much output power it has.
You live again.
I really
If
wouldn't.
you're testing range, you have to go
I am
outside where
live.
you can crash and recover. Long story short.
100%. Tarun is correct. I am live. Well, obviously, I'm always live. Whenever I'm flying, I'm live. But I would recommend a Radio Master Pocket over the T8L because you have a little more room to grow with the Pocket, and it's only an extra like $20. So, although I like the form factor of the T8L the best.
Now?
Well, guess what? We've had multi-chat for a while, so fuck you, Twitch. No, didn't mean for that to sound so aggressive. I'm glad they are, though. That's cool. But I've been doing it anyway.
Yeah, but I'm a use Xbox until I have way more hours in the sim. I'm not deep enough into the hobby yet to start spending more money. Why do FPV controllers not throttle back to center?
Because you want to be able to control the throttle at all points in time. You want to be able to have zero throttle. You don't want it to just be floating.
Rebel activities in
Because
the stream.
FPV is mainly focused on either racing or freestyle, and with it snapping to the middle, it means it's always going to snap to 50% throttle, which is there would be a horrible way to try to race or do tricks because you have way less control that way. You want control. You want like all that throttle resolution when you're flying. Rebel activities in the stream. Yep. That's me, a rebel. So base duckling, it's flying with an Xbox
Even when I get
controller
little bit
is
throttle, it
you're
takes
not
off very
really
fast. How
learning.
come I
You're
land
going
softly?
to, you're wasting time flying with that. If you think you're going to actually invest in the hobby and really fly in real life, you need to get something like at least a Radio Master Pocket, or you could get a T8L if you wanted to spend a little less money. It doesn't make sense to fly with an Xbox controller because that's not how an FPV controller works. As you see, like, first of all, an Xbox controller is going to start in the middle. You see how this is loose? It snaps back this way, it snaps back this way, it snaps back this way, but throttle, you want to be able to be at zero. The other reason why you want zero throttle is when you arm, if you arm the drone and it starts here, your drone is going to fly away from you. When you have it at zero throttle, it will sit there. That's enough. Like, you cannot have it centered and then arm the drone. It will fly up in your face.
W hoop for 6 months at least. Can I get a 3.5 and it will be cheaper, right? Because I'll already have controller and goggles. Will it be cheaper? For Xbox at least.
Yes. Yes, exactly, Aaron. The sim I use has the middle being zero. Oh, God, you're missing all that throttle resolution. That's fine, man. If you think you might not get into FPV, then have fun messing around in the sim. But if you think you're going to get it, you're just wasting time, and you're building in bad muscle memory. I promise you. Like, you're going to grab an FPV controller, and then you're going to get disheartened because you're starting out incorrect in the first place. Like I said, if you don't have an interest in doing this in real life, that's not a big deal, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's fun just to mess around in the sim. But you are, like, you know, your cerebellum is sapping up all of that practice that you're doing. And it's going to be real stubborn when you try to fix it. I would really recommend not spending any more time with an Xbox controller. You have to trust me on that.
Pocket for me is weird,
The
but
entire,
got
I
used
mean,
to it in a
like I
few
said, it's up
hours.
to you. No pressure, but I'm telling you, the entire FPV community would agree with me on this. So I
Look up
just
setting
don't
up
want to
throttle
see you
control on
frustrated.
Flight. It's very easy
And
will ease
then
the throttle.
give up when
But
you
if you have
if you
issues,
started
really
right to
want to
begin
fly a
with, you
small
could
loop
have
around
had a
until
lot
you can
more
control
fun.
the throttle.
The Pocket for me is weird, but I got used to it in a few hours. Aaron, by the way, Base Duckling, Aaron in chat was just a few days ago was just like you. He was using an Xbox controller. We wanted him to get a Pocket. He got it. The first thing he said when he popped in stream was, "It feels weird. It feels weird." And that's because his muscle memory was based on the wrong control input. But now, as he says right now, he's getting used to it. And that's all it takes. But, so Aaron, what I'm worried about for Base Duckling is that he's going to spend hours and hours and hours and hours and days on an Xbox controller. It's not the same, like, it's going to frustrate him. Let's put it that way. Look up setting up throttle control in Betaflight. It's very easy and will ease the throttle, but if you have issues, you really want to fly a small whoop around until you can control the throttle. Tarun is 100% correct. We have a small little community, but everybody is knowledgeable, so you should definitely listen to
VR, it
people.
kind of
Discord
sucks.
is going to be a
VR
good
basically
spot
just
for
seems
asking
like a
questions,
hobby
too.
right now. That's very true. I experienced the difference from a FlySky FSI-6 radio that I used for years.
Yeah,
I
that
got
makes
a
sense,
Radio Master
Space
DX12
Duckling. You got to
and
make
it was
sure
a
if you
giant
like it.
difference. Yeah, it was tempting to log off because I felt like a full beginner and the metal sticks hurt my thumbs after a while. Lol.
Ah,
So
yeah.
far, it's
You
fun
can
and him loving it.
trade out those sticks, Aaron. You can unscrew those and buy new sticks, like I have here. If you wanted, have you tried? I would try to fly pinch, fly like this. Put your thumb on top. This is like hybrid, and then pinch the back. I would try that if I were you. See how you like that. And if you really like to fly thumbs like I do, then I recommend these deep dishes. You can get them at We Bleed FPV in the States, but I'm sure you could get them somewhere in Europe too.
Pinch feels weird.
You experienced the difference from FlySky FS i6 radio that used for years, then got a Radio Master GX12, and it was a giant difference.
Deep dish.
Even that makes a big difference. Yeah, but Base Duckling, you have to weigh. There's a lot more things to weigh. Like,
on an Xbox controller.
you know, it's an expensive hobby. It's a hobby where you should learn to solder. You know, so you got to think about that too. Let's say you do get a you do pinch on an Xbox controller. I mean, I think that'll help you a little bit when you transition to a proper deep dish pizza. I wish these looked like pizzas. That'd actually be great. Yeah, pinch does feel weird, Aaron. But I started out on pinch, so pinch is a bit more precise. But for me, I can't flick as well. If I'm holding, like I have to do this with my wrist, whereas with a thumb, I can just go like this. So pinch for me is only good for some things, and not good for others. That's why I just prefer to fly around the yard with this, and I can get pretty accurate, as you've seen in the sim. The FlySky was shaky in the sim. GX12 super smooth and precise. Yeah, and even difference from a shitty radio to a good radio is massive as well.
After a month of practicing in sim waiting for
I wonder if your
feel like by then I'll
FlySky
be like a
was
pro.
Hall Effect. Maybe it didn't have Hall Effect gimbals because it's older. After a month of practicing in sim waiting for drone, I feel like by then I'll be like a pro. Maybe. You just got to stick with it. All right. Unfortunately, we only got one pack left. It is ready. We're just going to play like a chill song from the 90s that well, 2000s, I mean, that I haven't heard in a long time. Actually, here's the thing. I'll tell you what it is.
You will just don't get overconfident and carry spare props.
Yep, always carry spare props.
Tub thumping.
Overconfidence will tub thumping. Will cost you a lot of money.
I know how to go through that slide into another and out through another one, but not very fast and not consistent.
That's okay. I mean, if you're already gaining ground that quickly and you're determined, you're going to be great in a month. But real life is, as you'll see, a lot different. Because you're not contending with wind in the sim, really, unless you're simulating wind. I was going to fly Moby Porcelain. I was going to fly to that song because it's kind of like chill. The sun's going down. Are you guys cool with that? Or do you want like some balls to the wall song? Like, what do you want?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Wall. Okay, we're split. It's 50-50. Sounds good
How
and
much
wall
more fun
ball.
is real life than a sim?
Way more
Awesome.
fun.
Moboby.
That's 2 for Moby. 1 for wall ball. I should just play 2 songs at the same time and make it a horrible mess. That'd be terrible. It's so much more fun. It's like, it's not even comparable, Aaron.
Do you have a 5-inch?
I don't. I have one that's in pieces. I have to build it. I can't fly it around here, and all I do is fly around here,
Today
so...
I've ordered another 12 motor bells.
Yeah, I was gonna go there. I'm the best sim. Today I've ordered... Today I've ordered another 12 motor bells. I'm glad... It's good to see... Like, it's good that you're fixing your shit. I do that, too. Like, the only motor bells I didn't try to fix were the Beta FPV 1103s. I'm telling you, my God, they're made of paper. The old ones, at least. I don't know if they've improved them, but they're made of goddamn paper. Ooh, that was weird. I saw a little bit of low frames. No, of course, no, not really. A little bit better than the 65, Aaron, but it's not going to withstand wind like this. It's definitely not going to. You know, if the wind is like 10 miles an hour, it's gonna give you a hard time. You'll be fine, but it's gonna be less than ideal. I used to fly tiny whoops on stream, and we really had to have like 2 to 3 miles an hour for it to be for it to be properly fun and to like gain ground learning. Because if the wind is blowing you around, it's kind of annoying. Like when the wind is 10 miles an hour, it isn't super detectable like in bushes and stuff, but you'll feel it in the whoop. And at first, you're not used to it, so you don't know why you're not flying right. And then you can tell if you're being pushed around. You'll kind of learn, but you'll know. It's 30% cheaper. Yeah, I mean, if I'm flying anything this size, it's got to be T-mount because that's just it's structurally stronger. Otherwise, you're going to bend the shafts.
Field and do flips and near the grass. I never cared about FPV until I saw just the floaty crossing above trees I saw on some video.
Yep. That's all it takes. And it doesn't take a lot to kind of get people into it. And the thing is, like, seeing it and doing it are obviously 2 different things. And it's gonna feel a lot better to do it. That's why I'm pushing so hard, like with base duckling, to just get a pocket controller. You can... Oh my God, that took forever. You know, you can get the Radio Master Pocket for $54 plus shipping and then sell it if you decide against it, but it's just going to be better for your learning. In base, you already said you're loving it, so... The higher you go, the windier it is usually, and there's a lot of natural wind tunnels by buildings. You get used to it, or crash and get used to it. Yep, that's true as well. Like even with this is not a big quad, but this is a 2.5 inch, and you'll see if I go way up, you'll start to see it bobble. Yeah, well, the T8L is probably the cheapest one you can find. It's going to have a limit in its output power, so your RX link is going to cut off if you try to go too far. But if you're going to start flying near you, the T8L is like $35. You do have to configure it by plugging it into a computer and going on to like a web app, but that's a cheap option. You can fly 75 indoors if I lower the power. You can fly 75 indoors with the most amount of power possible. It depends on how good you are. FPV,
I
like
fly my 85 indoors with
like
35
racers,
camera angle. You can do it, it's
they
just
fly so fast that it looks like they're in fast forward mode, and they can do it without
I
having to
post in
limit
forum?
anything.
It's
So it
saying
depends
the
on
tag
how
is
much you
required to
practice
create
and
a post
how
on
much you
this
care
channel.
about flying like that. Saying tag is required, create a post in this channel. Yeah, you probably have to pick a tag. So pick like hardware issue, software issue, or general question. So click up here. Click one of these first. New post, click one of these, and then type your stuff in. So click one of these, and then that's pretty much how that works. All right, let's
How's
fly.
everyone doing?
We're
I've
gonna
flown
fly
in
to
like a
Moby.
house
It's
in
gonna be
lift
nice,
off
chill
micro
flight.
drones, and I keep doing sharp turns into these doors, so I guess THSTS good practice for indoors. Okay.
Keep doing sharp turns into these doors, so I guess it's good. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're gonna be flying really fast indoors, you log a lot of time in the sim. Sorry I didn't charge more packs today, but I really, I can't be streaming until 7 or 8 tonight like I was yesterday. So I'm not going to be flying in the sim today or anything. I really got shit to do, but we'll probably fly again tomorrow.
I find way
I'll
faster
fly
to
again
turn
as
with
much
only
as
yaw,
possible.
although less smooth.
I am also going to make time this spring to, go out and practice outside of the stream so we can bring a few more tricks into the stream. You'll see me doing things in the sim that I don't do on stream because this property is kind of limited. It's kind of flat. There's not a lot of features. I'd have to get race gates to do some kind of fun stuff. So, but other things I could probably go practice out in the field and then integrate safely where I feel like I'm not going to hit a car or hit a house or whatever.
Can you check Discord once?
After I fly, we will. Oh shit. I just realized I plugged that in. All right, we gotta go. We gotta fly before we lose.
Okay.
I'm wasting battery right now. Shit.
In my dreams, I'm dying all the time. Then I wake, it's kaleidoscopic mind. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to lie.
Those moans got me standing at attention.
So this is goodbye. This is goodbye.
Do your neighbors notice you flying?
Tell the truth, you never wanted me. Tell me
Oh, I love flying to that song. That's great. Bam. I did not hear anything that anybody just said.
Hey,
The music
everyone,
was
what's
loud
up?
and I was vibing. Hey, Levster, I heard your name mentioned in a video. Do you know what I'm
On one of
talking
your
about?
videos, do you actually make money from I?
Money from AI.
These dives are smooth. That landing is damn good.
Thank you, man. Yeah. Aaron, I know what you're
Tell me
talking
what you
about.
mean.
I will tell you what I mean in a minute. I suspected you didn't know. Is this off? Hold on, let me. It's not a bad thing, by the way. It's just interesting that, you know, you popped in the stream not too long ago, and then I hear your name in a YouTube video. So, I'm gonna let you simmer with it to see if you know what I'm talking about. Just think through why somebody might mention your name in a video. Just think about it, and then I'll tell you. Black box fault. Yeah, what is with why does it say that?
Vega chatting.
Did we correct? Is it because we? Oh yeah, I'm gonna vague chat this for a minute. Hold on, I gotta close the window.
Skyzone 040 Pro latency.
If anybody, again, I advertise this sweater every now and then. Do you know what this is? It's from a movie. The best movie.
You think I'm fucking around here, Market Zero?
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
El Duderino.
Fuck yeah. That's a real Pendleton. This is a real Pendleton Westerly, like a authentic one. Okay, Levster. Oh wait, I gotta answer. Asher said something. Baldur. I'll get to those in a minute. But Levster. Toronto FPV made you a custom whoop, and
Or is it about Vifly?
Vifly. Nope. Toronto FPV made you a custom whoop, and he
He's
was
giving
showing
away
it.
At 1 million subs, I call dibs.
Yeah. Nope, not Sky Zone,
Jeff Bridges is
not
a great actor.
Vifly. Jeff Bridges is amazing. And by the way, there's we have a soundboard. If you hit ! soundboard in Twitch or YouTube, you will get a link to all the soundboard commands. So you will hear something like this.
That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting.
So if you recognize
You're
that
from which
line from the
country?
movie, I'm from the United States. So Levster, you ordered a custom whoop from Toronto FPV, maybe a year ago or whenever this, maybe a few years ago. And he sent you a toothpick. It had
Oh,
a
yeah, I
faulty
remember,
ESC.
But unfortunately, he sended me a toothpick. He sended me had a faulty ESC.
Oh goddamn. Let me look at my. Hold on. I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick. I thought that was just interesting that your name popped up. Let me find the video. God, I watched a lot of videos. Holy shit. I got on a snowboarding
did you
tear.
actually make money from IOR?
No. It's a joke video. You got to watch it. It's a
0.5
Lol, I took
millimeter
his money,
thickness.
bro.
You're looking at 24. If we
It was in this video. I think it was in this video.
sub
Let me see. He was flying it around and it said your name on the... Maybe that isn't it. Let's see what videos I've actually watched of his. Now I'm not going to be able to find it. That's so annoying. Whoa. It's always so loud. Oh, we don't want to play that one gig. We've had enough copyright.
With another IO. I paid $200.
Yeah, I'm looking in the history. There's 2 of them there. And I gotta... But I came back to it. The Great Discus, was it in that one? It has to be in the Great Discus one, maybe. The Whisperer. The best 2-inch. Oh, it might be in the Whisperer.
Something.
Here it is. Look, there's your name. Levster.
But I also develop a lot with you guys, as with my customers, where it's like you want something. If I don't have
Levster
it
in the chat.
That's kind of what pushes me to be like, okay, so you're on Walk Snail and you want to do this with this frame. Okay, let's build some stuff and make it compatible. And once we figured it out then I know I can keep duplicating that and making it for other people. Yeah, so it's flying nice. We got open props. We haven't been smacking anything. No chipping the walls, so Ariel's not going to kill me. And that's some indoor flying. I think that's good enough.
So I was just like, oh shit, I saw your name and I'm like...
HGLRCIO is crap unfor.
Yeah. Isn't that weird though? Like, I was doing some searches for, like, somebody had actually recommended his discus frame. It's too big, I think. I don't really want a 3-inch frame right now. But... And then all of a sudden I see your name pop up and I'm like, that's obviously the same Levster. So I'm glad you popped in the chat today. I thought that was pretty cool. So what does the chat say? Okay, we had Asher say, anyone
in that
fly
video, he got a desync on a dive.
Avada 2 and hate the glitch when you turn sharply and it flips out in manual mode. Asher, that's not a glitch. The Avada 2 is... I mean, maybe it is. They do... Like, my Neo will switch out of manual mode and go into normal mode, but that's not the same thing you're talking about. They're just not made to fly, and they have a lot of guardrail. They're not made to manual fly, really. They can, but they're not made for it. They have a lot of guardrails on. I can't even get mine to stay in manual mode, no matter what settings I change. I think it's because the area I'm in. And if I go more than 100 feet away from me, it breaks and turns into normal mode. It's so annoying. X-Balder, when I see that I have less than 20 megabits per second, my heart beats twice as hard. Yeah. What's up, man? Yeah, well, you'll see ours go consistently down to like 6 megabits per second. And video, he got a desync on a dive. Avatar 2 flight. Yeah, the Avata 2 is a great drone for like filming some things. But good God, people, don't
glad I sell Avata and try 5 feet.
You soldiers and get the 5-inch. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it's so much better. I mean, you know, I think a lot of people, because they don't know, the problem is a drone looks like a drone to somebody who doesn't know anything about drones. And then you're like, oh, there's 2 kinds. There's like the thing that self-hovers, and then there's FPV, which is like, it'll, you know, you're doing all the...
Cost a lot, but for other things. I use it for my gigs.
Yeah, it's a gig drone. And it's great at it. I was thinking about, because I was thinking about doing... I did a couple gigs, but I was thinking about just doing it for real estate just to make some extra money. And I thought about making an interior Cinewoop, like something like this, but ducted. And I'm thinking to myself, but, you know, like, why? I just don't, I feel like if you're building a drone, like, I don't really get, unless you're filming action sports, you might as well just have an Avata that's floating for you, because you're not, it's not like you're doing tricks to show off the pretty rooms in the house. So, you know. And by the way, if you guys are curious, this is my multi-chat app that I made, and the green TVs are people from Twitch, and the blue TVs are the people from YouTube. A lot of times, I think the people on Twitch usually know, but the people on YouTube hear other voices talking, and they don't see the chat in the YouTube chat, like right here, so they're like, that's weird. I'm trying to think. Didn't somebody ask for some advice that we were going to give out?
Why my comment didn't pop up?
In what? It's popping up here. It's right here. See? And then right here, I answered your question that I'm from the US.
I did at the start.
You did, right. We answered that, though. I thought there was somebody else. You know what I would like to... So, I think... Oh, yeah, we got to turn the server off. By the way, I think this guy is mainly completely, like, at feature parity with the Python version. But, weirdly, the wake word detection on the local VAT is so bad.
Yesterday, I couldn't write on chat.
I don't know. Aaron mentioned that as well.
Open Discord
but I saw your I heard I saw your messages in chat. What's going on, Discord? Did you post something? It says 800.
Forum.
I don't know if that means 800 milliwatts. I'll have to look that up. Possumer interchangeable FPV camera. Okay, so this thing plugs in and out. AIO 800 TV.
But I didn't see them if I go out and back. And chat was empty.
Don't know what that is. I mean, wait, you're just talking about like the theoretical range. You'd really have to look at the manufacturer for that. So Possumer interchangeable FPV camera, AIO 800 TV. So let's go. Like, if you just mean the theoretical range of the camera, like, oh, this will go 2 kilometers, like, whatever. I'm going to tell you this isn't going to be very far. You can tell by the antenna, it's not, you know.
AMJ.
What's good? Who is that? What's up, Moda? And or Josh? What's good? Material type plastic, what? This just seems like $105. Okay, 3-leaf antenna, 150 horizontal, 170.
Oh, do you think it can be a problem if I swap normal 04 Pro antenna with those dipole little ones?
Can you put a link in the Discord to the dipole ones you're talking about?
I still don't know how to handle my drones. They hit something, then the drone will try to balance or something and goes crazy.
Yes, air mode should be on. Huh. Yeah, that shouldn't happen. But you'd post in the Discord under my drone is sick, and you have to give us. I mean, you could do it here too, but yeah, you have to tell us all your whole build. It's hard to troubleshoot stuff without. I need like
I have Parvo and they send
everything
me
you've done. I need to know everything you've done. I have Pavo and they send it with a cage. Maybe we'll look at the Pavo in a minute. All right, hold on. Let me 40 channels. Yeah. Pedge, why do you want to use this camera? There's probably so many better things you could use. This is just and isn't the polarity we normally do LHCP, so this is I can't really tell you what the range of this is, but I can tell you that. Oh, it's 25 milliwatts. Horrible.
I was using it because I'm a student and doesn't have much money.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, its output power is 25 milliwatts. This is not very good, and the price. This price is astronomically high. Completely ridiculous. You know, if you want something with high output power, I'll show you. I mean, you can go with 1,000 milliwatts, but I don't know what you're trying to do.
I got it for $40.
This is the same. These are the same thing, only one is analog and one is digital. This one's analog. I got this lollipop antenna on the back that goes to the VTX. And then you can just put in any camera you want. These cameras can only get $15. The VTX and the camera connects, well, in the case of analog, often the camera connects to your flight controller and the VTX connects to your flight controller. In digital, the camera usually goes to the VTX and then the VTX the flight controller.
Got a Meteor 65 Pro.
Maybe newer analog VTXs go camera, VTX, then flight controller, but I don't know.
Horizon all the same.
I was using it because student much money. I got it for 40. Yeah, it's a rip off at $40. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's a rip off at $40. You got to do your research. I'm glad you came here, but before you buy things in FPV, ask people that know already, because you're going to be wasting your money, and I kind of think that was a waste of money.
How much does it cost? VTX and camera.
This combination right here. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show it because I think this is a high quality one, and you could go cheaper than this, but I'm going to. So this is the VTX. This does 800 milliwatts, which has a lot of output power. This is about $43, and that's US. And this company is in China. So, you know, I'm not, where are you again? What country are you? Where do you live?
Share screen.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I thought I was on it. Where do you live? It might be
UK.
It might be cheaper for you. So this is a really good VTX. It's very small and lightweight.
Can I share a link here? I uploaded my last gig I die with the Avatar 2.
Do it and show me what you got. Right here. In the Discord. My stupid face is in the way, but put it right here. Okay, so this is the VTX Pedge. And then you can pair it with any analog camera you want. You can get if you're going with like a micro camera, I would go with a Baby Ratel 2. And that's like $25. But you could get like a Beta FPV CO3. It depends on what size quad you're building and like, do you want like a better camera? Like, because the camera size that you bought, you might as well just get a Beta FPV CO3. But, you know, those are used on tiny whoops. I just don't know.
How do I get to your Discord?
Oh, I thought I gave... Wait, let me see. I might still have the link. That's posted again in Twitch. Let's put it over here. Wait, so, yeah, hold on, Pedge. So you're flying this. Yeah, that camera has very bad... The VTX... It's a weird little package. Usually you have the VTX over here. You have a cable going up to the camera. In a sense, it's kind of like nice and compact that way, but it just doesn't have a lot of output power. And for this size drone, unfortunately, you're really not going to get away with super cheap unless you go to like a micro camera. Let me show you. This camera is probably more appropriate for your rig. I gotta turn the light on. Let me move stuff. This is a Caddx Ratel 2, not a Baby Ratel 2. This is a pretty high quality analog camera. If you want to see the size compared to, this is a Runcam Nano 4. It's a lot beefier. It's a bigger package, but it's a higher quality camera. If you're okay with a smaller camera,
You can see the antenna in the Pavo 20 Pro 2, last picture. Cannot send link, not Moid.
Not Moid. You can see the antenna in the Pavo. Oh. You can't send it in the Discord, but we'll take a look.
Mod.
Yeah. You got to be in the Discord. So this is a very good camera, analog camera.
Thank you. I will buy that.
Caddx, Ratel 2 V2. Make sure it's version 2. Ratel 2 V2.
Are those goggles horrible as well?
They're box goggles. You got to start somewhere. There's nothing wrong with box goggles. Eventually, you will want to upgrade for sure. But this is the camera. But remember, there's no VTX with this. So this is just the camera. This is going to be about $30. That VTX I recommended is going to be about $40. That's $70. You can get out of this for a lot cheaper. If you can go with a micro camera like this, and it will cost you about $15. It's going to be lower quality, but it'll be $15. Again, this is just the camera. And then that VTX will be $43. But you can, there are cheaper VTXs that have 800 milliwatt output power. Probably not too much cheaper, but you might be able to save $5 or $6. Yeah, Discord. But we'll take a look at the Pavo 20 Pro 2. Yeah, I don't allow links because people, you know, like bots come in. It's not about you guys. It's more about the bots, but having to manage that's super annoying. So the Discord is the best place to do things.
Thanks a lot.
You got it. Yeah, and like I said, if you're about to make a purchase decision and you're still unsure, you don't have to, like, you don't only have to post in here. I'll try to put in some information in here for you, but if you want to ask a question in real time, you can always go to Twirlycopters and just say, hey, do you think this is a good buy? And then post the link in there, and you know, hopefully somebody answers. Usually I check it out a few times a day, and I'll try to answer as well. Oh yeah, wait, we gotta go back here. Okay. It comes with these? These are great. Wait. Micro million. I just realized I was saying it wrong. I hate when people do that, so I apologize. These don't look little, though.
Last picture. Down.
These just look like the 04 Pro antennas. Where? Wait. What am I missing?
Down the page.
Are you talking about like an 04 Lite? Like that?
That SO4 Pro S.
I gotta be honest with you. I am completely lost. I don't know what you're talking about. Last picture. Yeah, but I know, but there's so many pictures. So the very last picture would be way down here. This one?
Go check it out, tell what you think. It was my first gig I did. It was last year, August.
Hell yeah. We will. And then if we go up...
There, box.
Oh, these! Oh. I'm trying to make it bigger. Why do you want to replace them? Yeah, you're going to get less range. It's not going to be... It's not going to be horrible. But you're going to... It's not going to be as good. Why do you want to replace them? And it also depends on how far away you're flying. You're going to limit your range with those. More so than if you go with the larger antennas, the lollipops. Sorry, my ADHD is all over the place, so it's hard for me to like lock onto what you're talking about sometimes. Anybody is talking about sometimes. Like I literally forgot that Pedge already posted a picture of his quad. And then I was like, oh, it's right there.
Cause it fit better in backpack smiley face.
Ah. I'm the drone school guy from the other night. When you get a second, I could send you the drones we got suggested. Yeah. Oh, I remember you, dude. Yeah, send it right here. And we're gonna watch Levster's first gig. Let me pause the music. Oh, it's like a... I was like, what is this? This is a weird YouTube. Hold on a second.
I'm only afraid not frying it.
I fly it in the garden. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. No, you're not going to fry it with those. No. You do need to have antennas plugged in and make sure they stay in, but yeah. No. Yeah, you're fine. I just didn't know, like, how far away you're flying. Hold on. Before this website... All right, I'm going to have to control it over here because that website doesn't have, like, a volume control, it seems like. Or if it does, it's like... Oh, it's under here. I had to hit OK.
Thanks for your opinion.
You got it. Looks sick so far. I like the transitions too. Oh. Come on, whatever website this is. You should put this on YouTube. Oh my fucking god. Levster, you picked a really bad website to post this. Post this shit on YouTube, man. Just put it as an unlisted video, and then you put the link in the Discord. And then we gotta wait for it to download. It's kind of ruining it. So I want to start it over. We gotta wait for it to download. Dude, it's stuck at 27 seconds. Well, the problem is it probably won't download until it gets to a certain point. And then it's just gonna hitch. But let's start it over. So, what was this filmed with a Nevada?
They are weak, if a quad, and do a proper power loop due to heaviness. It's not good, I know.
So was this with a Avata 2? Like, were you flying it in regular, like normal mode, or were you using manual at any point? This is killing me, man. Look at that. Dude, it's 2026. What's happening? Dude, you could even use Google Drive.
Is all acro.
I'm roasting you for not posting this on a goddamn file sharing website that
They're up in the Discord.
Okay, we'll check it out, Moda. Hate those Pavo drones, they are weak. If a quad do proper power loop due to heaviness, it's not good. Yeah, I agree with that. But you know, if you use it for Cinewhoop stuff, then it's probably fine.
Wait a sec, I tried to send it on Discord directly. Ha ha ha, I suck at this posting stuff.
No, Discord, you'd have to have a Nitro subscription. Discord won't let you post the full video. You'd have to upload it on YouTube as an unlisted video. It's fine. It's stuck, man. It's kind of stuck. And I have a gigabit Ethernet connection, dude. So it's not me. Literally, it's 1,000 megabits. It's this website. I mean, it's not your fault, but fuck. This is a sick video, but I
am so sorry.
It's not your fault. This is a very good video. It's getting ruined by this piece of shit website. Yeah, let me show you what to do.
You post on TikTok?
I actually don't. I mean, I have others. I have like a gaming channel that I got rid of, or I didn't get rid of it, but I stopped posting to it. Fortnite content. You just go to upload. You select your file. Oh, fuck.
The website just wants us to savor the flying.
I can't go through it because... Okay. It looks like we're going to be able to watch it for another minute. That building is awesome. That's a fucking awesome edit, man. That is great. I like it. That's pretty badass for your first gig. The website wants us to savor the fly. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and I completely forgot. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Moda. My ADHD is so bad. Moda, wait, did you post this? Is it in Twirly? Oh, Twirlycopters. Get FPV. Oh, the Bardwell kits, right? What's the price? These are all 5-inch drones, though.
I saw your bar.
Oh, here we go.
Comment MJ Law.
Saw the Bardwell Rotor Riot comment. Yeah, you saw that? Some guy's trying to like stand for fucking Rotor Riot. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. It's like, Yeah, sorry. The Discord posts links weird, man. So we're gonna click all of them. So I was like, oh, it's the Bardwell kit. All right, we're gonna look at all of them. Happy Model Mobula 6 2024 V3 drone analog 1S ELRS 2.4 gigahertz. This is the new Mob 6 2024. I'm guessing somebody recommended this to you because it's a bit more durable. Is that the deal? What are the 28,000 kV? That's pretty good. No plug version. Are you going to buy the plug or the no plug version? Here's the thing. Ciati just did a... Ciati's kind of the tiny whoop god. And if you go to his channel and watch his very last VOD...
Weird, I could send it to Ciati's Discord general nonsense group. Why can't I post it in yours again?
I don't know. You can send that full video.
Is there any
Maybe he pays for like a nitro for the whole Discord, but I don't pay for Discord. Is there any alternate for 6S 100C LiPo battery which are more compact and safer? Yes. Lithium ion. If you want to fly long range, Pedge, buy lithium ion. It's not going to have the discharge rate.
FPV Discord.
You're not going to have a 100C discharge rate with a lithium ion, but you will have a lot longer flight time. You're never going to find a safer, more compact, lighter 100C battery, not anytime in the next like 3 or 4 years. Are in Ciati FPV Discord? Yeah, I believe so. But it's not going to matter. I don't pay for Discord. He might. I might, you can individually buy nitro, and I think you can buy nitro for your Discord, and then that means people can upload videos. I don't make any money doing this, really. I make very little. Like maybe I make 20 bucks, not even $20 a month. So it's just, it's not really worth it for me to pay for that stuff. So if we go to Ciati real quick, Mobula 2624 review, rip, tune, and upgrade. I basically caught him at the end of his stream, and I gotta tell you, he didn't seem too impressed with this, Josh. And he's gonna like transplant all the stuff to. He's gonna like. He didn't like the motors.
Cells, or how they called.
Yeah, but they're not gonna have the. He mentioned 100C, and you're just not gonna get that. Yeah, like the 18650s you're talking about, Lebster, but you're never going to get the discharge rate of a LiPo out of a lithium ion. If there's some battery revolution in the next couple years, maybe, but don't hold your breath. Such a shame that cool shit like this doesn't get more attention. Sometimes it does. I mean, maybe eventually if I just keep at it. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, he didn't seem too impressed, Josh. It's hard for me not to recommend the Beta FPV, but it is going to be more crash prone. So the problem is the price. And I appreciate
they have 120 amp.
120 amp, that'd be really terrible. You mean 120C? Yeah, but he's just saying safer, more compact.
Obviously, on a new thing, there is some hope. LiPo is very prone to fire.
Right. So your only option is lithium ion, but you're not going to have the discharge rate of a LiPo. Yeah, yeah, you're talking about the what are they?
Discharge rate.
The J. Yeah, 120C, you mean. Yeah. I know what you meant. But it's still going to be a lipo, right? Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'll pull them up. What are they called? The, what's Ampace? They're Ampace J something JP30s. There we go. Specs. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Pulse discharge 140 amps, 5 seconds. Yeah. It's still not the same. You're still not going to get the discharge rate of a lipo, even with the tablets.
Are the same Leon, but a different inner discharge technique.
Yeah. They are lithium ion. These are all lithium ion. Newbie Drone used these for their new ones, but it's based on an Ampace JP30. So it's progress. It's not. It doesn't match it. Not even close. Not yet. So Josh, too much money. Here's kind of my take on buying from China. If you want to save money, buy the drone from China. All you're doing by buying from Get FPV is they're buying a drone and then they're upping the charge. They're charging way too much, first of all, because they should be getting a better deal from Happy Model, and the tariffs are going down, or have been struck down. And now, I don't know. It's annoying. Trump then imposed 15%, blah, 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 whatever. But China's kind of tanking the tariffs.
China. Never batteries, I know.
No, I mean, Gowning batteries are amazing. But the thing is, you're just, like, these are made in China. So all you're doing is letting an American company be in the middle and charge you more money. And I really don't see the value in that.
I bought battery from China.
Yeah, batteries from China are fine. The problem is these companies should be negotiating.
Just after the first crash, it started smoking.
Yeah, but it depends on what battery you buy. Gowning batteries are amazing. Like, all the batteries are made in China, by the way, everybody. They're pretty much made in China. All the batteries you're buying. Everything you're buying in FPV is made in China. Everything. Everything. Except, like, a TPU print. So, buying, like, wasting money on a company that's being a middleman, to me, doesn't make any sense. What these companies need to be doing is you negotiate in bulk. This is how business works. So if the Happy Model, let's see what the Happy Model price is.
Posted there.
Okay. New arrival. They might not show the price here. Their website's really slow because it's in China. Okay, so it's just an article. So we're gonna look this up on AliExpress.
You have to go through AliExpress to find their store.
Right. I just forgot if they posted on, like, Beta FPV, you can buy stuff right off.
Most batteries are made in China, but at least here in EU, they can't get them to you with plane or south. So we have to wait a lot. I prefer to pay the middleman price and just buy them locally.
Right, if they have it stocked and it's a good
AliExpress.
price, that makes sense. Burning. So $110 in AliExpress. It's kind of overpriced. I think it's overpriced. It's not that good.
770 Europe, 580 Banggood. The new Happy Model cam looks interesting, has great low light performance I saw.
I'd be interested in checking that out. I didn't hear they had a new camera. Yeah, this price is just kind of like, you're kind of going sideways on this price right here, Josh. But it does look, it's more durable with this canopy. Like if you go Beta FPV, their freestyles, yeah, their Air series are lighter and going to be more prone to damage. So these might not be a good.
I preferred to wait 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't mind waiting. These might not be a good pick for your students, but they're like the old Air 75 is $80. You know what I mean? It might be sold. Oh, it's sold out. That one's sold out. Oh, the Wisp sold out. So then you have the
from AliExpress. Create a new account to get discounts.
Yep, that's good advice. I did that too, actually.
Go to Ciotti's Discord. It was possible to post there.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Where the hell? Yeah, there we go. So the Meteor 75s are going to be more durable. They used to have a Meteor 65. Where is it? I thought they had a Meteor 65. Just the Meteor. Yeah, they only have the Meteor 65 Pro now? Weird. Because I would have recommended a Meteor 65, Josh. It's just better. But this might not have upgraded components. You could go with the Mob. You can go with the Mob 6 2024 V3, but don't
Would it
overpay.
Be better to buy the BNF or build it myself?
Well, it depends on what for your students. I'll tell you right now, when it comes to Beta FPV, it's always cheaper to buy the Bind and Fly. Don't bother building it unless you're building something custom that's different. But don't ever copy. Like if you're gonna if we go to the Air.
Damn right. Meteor 75 Pro is durable AF. Was my first ever drone. It is just pain to solder the motors when the plugs wear out as you have to solder on the frame.
That is annoying. But the Meteor 75 is durable. This is going to be less durable, all these. But this $100, if you build this, it will cost you $110 US. So it doesn't make sense to build these in particular. But again, these are going to be less durable. And if you want to go with 65 rather than 75, it might be a good idea to go with the Mob 6 that you were originally recommended. But this isn't like, it's good. I think it'll be fine for your students, but the price is too high. It's just too high. It's not worth $140. It's just not. It's an analog Whoop, $110 max. Max. And Ciotti didn't like the motors. So, you know, he doesn't really like the frame either. So he's like transplanting basically the flight controller and the camera, and he's changing out the props, the motors, and the frame. But he is like, he demands performance, whereas your students just need to learn. So again, if you go with this, it's not bad. It's good.
Wow, that's
it's
crazy.
Decent, but the price is too high. Next, Flywoo Explorer LRV 2.2 4-inch quadcopter, analog with Caddx Retel 2. I don't know anything about this. It looks like it's going to shatter. I don't think this is a good option for your students at all. See how thin these arms are? And let's see what the thickness is for the carbon fiber. Let me type in frame and see if we got frame specs. Explorer LR 4-inch frame kit. We might need to just look that up separately. Yep. Okay, let's look this up separately.
It is too small for an action camera.
That too. Ricardo's on the money with that. Okay, this is like a toothpick build. This is terrible. I don't know who recommended you this, but this is bad. It's gonna shatter. 3 3mm arm thickness? No, that's bad. This is a 2-inch drone, 2.5-inch drone, and these are 3mm on this little guy. Actually, these might be 3.5. So this is bad. That's a bad choice. Next up, Bardwell's beginner FPV drone kit, where you build it. These are good. In terms of, like, he has a video series to go with it. It's very educational. He knows what he's talking about.
Isn't that a long-range rig?
Yeah, but I'm assuming they don't want that. Like, oh yeah, that's so. Josh, do you want a long-range rig? Are you looking to do long-range? Because the frame sucks for if you're gonna, like, if you're don't learn on this, but so
I like the Deep Space Seeker 3.
So Josh runs a school in Missouri, Lebster, helping disadvantaged students learning FPV and drones and stuff. He does regular, like, like DJI type drones, but he wants to start doing FPV stuff. And what I would say is, if they're learning, don't learn on a toothpick long range, because it's not really meant, it's not a learning rig. So I'd say that's a no. And this is great educationally.
The idea is to use it to learn, so deaf, not a toothpick.
Yeah, so don't get that. I think this is probably like one of the best buys you're gonna for learning, where you can teach your students how to build a drone and then fly the drone. This is a good deal. But it is a 5-inch, and they shouldn't be learning on this first. Like, you should fly the 5-inch and show them the safety, and then not let them touch it until they learn how to fly tiny whoops, in my opinion. Because, if you're not looking and they're messing around with it and they just spin it up and it flies at them or something and they don't know what they're, it's just dangerous.
The idea is the 5-in is the capstone to the program.
Yep, absolutely. And this is a great idea.
Deep Space 3 looks durable, is it so?
We'll take a look at that. I don't know if it's actually durable, though. I remember the arms being seemingly thin on the Deep Space, so I would say no. We'll go check it out, though. Maybe they're 4mm. We looked it up last week. Yeah, this seems like a good buy. Let's see, make sure it has everything. Carry an action camera, upgraded 5-inch frame, blah, 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 lock arms, powerful FC 3 to 6S, or ESC FC step-by-step guide, frame, DJI O3 walk snow compatible. FPV system is sold separately. DIY kit. So this doesn't come with the video. So you would need to
I'm
buy
buying the FPV system separately.
Okay. The problem is, on the fly, it'd be hard to tell you if this is like.
I'm thinking about HD0.
HD0. The range and penetration is just not good on HD0. It's just not. It's really a racer first company. Before anything else, like analog is gonna.
Seeker 3 has 4mm arms. I just measured it.
Okay, so 4mm. That's not too bad. That's okay. But whether the whole thing's durable or not, I wouldn't know that. What you're paying for is the educational experience, so I would say this is probably a good deal. This is a solid buy for your program, I think.
Seeker 3 is not a bando basher.
Yeah, I just don't know anything about it, but I trust you, Ricardo. So I'd go, Levster,
What would you suggest for a digital solution, DJI O3 or?
No, since they're learning, DJI O4 Lite. They're $110. And you already fly DJI stuff, so you probably have goggles. O4 Lite, $110 if they ruin it. O4 Pro, O3's if you have one. just use it. But 04 Pros are $270. So the light all day, every day. Remember, there's the new, and you know, your students aren't going to be so latency sensitive. Yeah, squatting quads likes it. And I think Nick Burns liked it as well. Remember, there's those new systems by Caddx and Beta FPV that have pretty decent range and penetration considering the price. And they're only $35. And Caddx has a VRX, so you could use it with like any analog goggles or even an HD0 goggles. Let's see. Where is it? Is it called? What is the new thing called, guys? Ascent. Here it is. $35. And ugh, dude. I hate when and here's the VRX. You could get the goggles. You could just get the VRX, plug these into any goggles, not DJI, obviously. And this is $35. They wrecked these. You could get 3 of these for the price of basically one 04 Lite unit. So you'd have to buy this and this, or this and this. You're locked into these goggles if you buy this, or you could go Beta FPV.
There is a nice video came out couple days ago. He shows how to upgrade all and bind it. Very nice video.
The
Mads Tech really doesn't like the Axon system because of the stuttering. How does that work hooking
That's
up
true.
a different goggle set?
That's why I'm going over to the Beta FPV. How does that work? Hooking it to a different goggle set.
Currently, Beta FPV 1 has better
HDMI
performance, but they do not have VRX, unfortunately.
I know, and that's the only bad thing is that there's no VRX, so you're locked into their goggles. Where's their goddamn? Here we go. Where are they? Electronics Express. Where's their P1 $38. Bardwell flew this in like in like a building. It was pretty impressive. But you're stuck with their goggles. I'd wait. So, you know, I'd kind of wait on this till they come out with a VRX. And then you could fly any goggles, but... So there's those options too.
They will probably release one. Competition is real for these cheap digital systems.
So your middle option... I really don't know what to tell you for that. If you want something in between, get a 3.5 inch, bind and fly. And maybe the Deep Space Secret 3 or a 3.5 inch. Maybe the Deep Space Secret. Actually, 3 is a good in between a Tiny Whoop and a 5.
Any goggles except for the G.
Any goggles, right? Exactly. Deep Space does make good stuff. But I can't comment on its durability. Oh, I hate these websites. So let's just look at the Secret 3. With, let's see, is there 04 Lite? It's all 04 Pro? They don't...
Crazy that G has no HDMI ports, right?
It's so annoying. It's incredibly annoying that they don't. No VTX ELRS is what you want to go with.
I've been flying it, but I don't crash a lot.
So $194, then you got to throw in, you know, an 04 Lite or something. And then you'd probably have to print something to get the 04 Lite to fit in this, because this is made for an 04 Pro. But this might be a good choice. It flies well, I just can't comment on its durability. You've been flying but you don't crash a lot? Yeah. Alright. I don't know if...
Ola. Flies great though.
Ciati Discord. general. Where did you post that? Is this it? Here we go. You could see it compressed your video pretty badly. So look how bad this looks. Yeah, dude, you gotta just do Google Drive one of these days, or post it on YouTube at a high bit rate. I forgot to pause my music. That's a sick video, but Discord, just for future reference, Levster, Discord is disgusting and horrendous for posting videos because it's going to compress it. I don't know if you saw how bad that it took your beautiful video and turned it into a garbled mess. Yeah, so that's a sick video.
Job, unfortunately.
Job. All right. Yeah, don't get that. How about this? Let's go to the dumpster. What is the most durable 3-inch FPV drone on the market right now, Titty?
Nice, that clip was fire. Anything else you want to drop on the feed? If you want a 3-inch FPV build that can survive a wall bang, the Quad Mula Siren F3 Split is the go-to. Its carbon tube layout is basically a tank, and it handles 6S without whining. It's a ready-to-fly BNF that still leaves room for a decent 3-inch motor prop combo, so you get durability without sacrificing performance.
All right, to my knowledge, they don't do bind and flies, but the Quad Mula frame is very good. So let's look. It's just, they just sell frames as far as I know. Yeah. You want a durable frame, you get this. You could get a Grinderino, but that's 3.5 inch.
The Era drone. Volador custom build is a tank laughing face.
Yeah, Bruce has a Volador custom build. The Era drone's very expensive though. The Era frame is sick. But that's 5 inches. This is a great frame. It's $145 though. Do they sell a bind and fly?
Era 3 or 5 inch from ITS FPV.
Yeah, we're already there. It's they don't sell bind and flies, but again, you'd have to. They have a recommended parts list though. Oh shit, they do it. I didn't know they did a 3-inch actually. They do a 3.5 it looks like. Sick. I didn't realize they did that. That's cool. I believe they have a recommended parts list. So you could Josh always do right here. You could just follow this. Assembly guide. Got it.
OMG, a 5-inch frame costs more than a full toothpick BNF.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
know why I stay with Micro's LMAO.
Yeah, it's expensive. This is a very, very good frame though, and is gonna this is gonna survive a beating. Of all the frames that you could possibly buy, this is going to be one of the most durable frames, but you're paying for it. It's very expensive. I know they have recommended like a recommended build somewhere, and for some reason I can't find it.
I've been bashing the Impulsor Apex 3-inch a lot. It's a really good frame, but they went out of business.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's kind of a bummer. I wonder how many are left, you know, in the warehouses, like Get FPV or whatever.
Kiyumini is just 2.5 inch, but if built right it can fly very close to 5 inch, plus it is lighter and safer.
Well, that's basically what we have here. And the camera isn't sticking out, so this is even... this is what I fly, 2.5 inch. This is a basher build. This is durable. It has thick carbon fiber arms for the weight. This only weighs 127 grams with battery. All up weight, 127 grams. So this is a build you could do as well, Josh. And this has throwability like a larger drone, like Burning Noob is saying. And I have the 3D, the 3D prints come with this, but I made 3D prints to hold the ground and VBAT coming out of the XT30, and so you don't just have cables sticking out here. They're in my Discord, and then that way you're only plugging in just this part, and it's not in the way of the propellers. Depending on what you mount, I have a T antenna mount in the middle here, so it's not on the legs like people normally put it. So I did some custom prints for these that are in the Discord for free.
What battery size are you using on this one?
2S. So this has a couple of custom prints for the analog version to adapt a 20x20 to a 25.5x 25.5 flight controller to a 20x20 VTX. This again has that custom 3D print that I made there, and also universal camera mounts I made that I fit to the front that the original one doesn't really come with. So you could use any analog camera. So you can 650. So you could go 2.5 inch and follow my formula. It's very solid and very durable. I don't know why I didn't recommend you that in the first place for one of the builds. The only thing is I would have to figure out, the Beta FPV doesn't sell their 20 amp flight controllers anymore. And if you want this kind of power, because these are 1203 motors, you do need to have a decent flight controller that isn't going to melt. You need at least 20 amp flight controller. Well, ESCs, but you know, it's all baked in. It's not an AIO though, because you have to get a receiver. So I have a separate Radio Master Ranger Nano 2.4 gigahertz.
The arm guards look sick, man.
I didn't do these. These are made by the guy who made the frame did these. He did this in the bumper and the camera thing. I just did the this quality of life improvement, which is quite a bit because it holds the VTX antenna and the XT30. That doesn't exist. Like, it's crazy because most of the time you're just like...
What was the frame again?
This is the Tooth Grinder 2.5 inch. And then this has a couple extra custom prints on it because it's analog. This you can get on CNC drones. I think $25. I'll show you. It's the Tooth Grinder Max. I don't make money off any of this
Flying
stuff,
the
so
3.5 and Seeker
I'm
3
just
this year, baby.
I have nothing to
Hype.
gain by advertising this. This is called the Tooth Grinder Max. And what you do is you buy it with the thickest plates and the best carbon fiber. So when you spec it out, you buy 3mm carbon fiber. You make your top plate.
Wait, are you flying today?
We already flew. It's dark here now, so we flew earlier. You'd have to go back in the VOD to watch the flights. We'll try to fly again tomorrow if you want to see it live. But yeah, you can just scrub back in the VOD. Standoffs, I would pick 20mm. And then you want the best carbon fiber, T700. This is a tank for such a light little guy.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. So this is what you're going to want to fly. I would follow my build. 2S 650 by 2S 650 batteries with XT30 connectors. They're almost always XT30s, so, but I'm just adding that in there. Sometimes, I think there's some older, or like, I think there's BT 3.0 that are supposed to be in place of the XT30, but I see no need for that. So 2S 650s on this build, 127 grams all up. These are Arcene Power GTS V3 1203 11,500 kV motors, again on 2S. It's got an 04 light.
I'm going to Wawa. You want anything?
Yes, please. I want some barbecue potato chips and a slice of pizza. I can't have either of those. Well, I can have the potato chips maybe, but not the pizza. And I use high pitch props. These are GemFan 25. 25 means 2.5. 40 is the pinch. It's a 4-inch pitch. I like the pitch because it gives me more control. And you're going to have more thrust. 2.5 is better than 2-inch. In general, you don't want to buy a 2-inch build. It's going to be a little too heavy and fat. This thing is going to get better flight time. It's going to fly harder, faster, everything. Are we live together? What does that mean? Are we live together?
GF Wawa pizza coming soon. Rain check.
Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, I would just eat the cheese, even though I can't really eat cheese. I would just tank it because I want pizza so bad, like proper pizza. Beta FPV F405 20 amp. So that's pretty much the build for this. And then the tooth grinder 2.5 inch. This is a great build. It's
Know him like 6 hours away, probably him in NJ. How you doing today?
I know, god damn it. You're gonna mail it in. How are you doing, Beetle? Haven't seen you in a little bit.
Are you Nibo?
Nibo? What does that mean?
I'm silly.
I'm silly. Message retracted, it says. Oh, the multi-chat doesn't retract messages. Yeah, so I can put more details, Josh.
I have to go back in the VOD to write it all down.
No.
So
No. Aren't you in the Discord? I'll just tag you in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll tag in the Discord. This is this is kind of like, I forgot, I think Chewy FPV originally recommended this frame to me. And then, oh my god, Loud Barbecue reinforced that. And then somebody else did as well. And then I got it. And then I came up with this, this kind of power to weight ratio.
Asking if you want something from Wawa.
And it's like perfect. I really, this is a slept on build that I don't think enough people fly. In these props that I chose as well really complement the build. So this is great. It'd be great for learning. You got 3D printing, you got soldering, and it's going to be durable. That's why I fly this. I don't fly a toothpick around stream because I disintegrated the Gep RC Phantom 2.5 inch.
Thank you.
You got it. Anytime. Are living close together. Oh no, he's just. He was just kidding. Yeah, that's why he was saying he's like 6 hours away. He's in New Jersey. I'm in New York, and I'm upstate. Oh my god, it's 6:24. All right. We will fly again tomorrow. I got work to do. I'll post that stuff for you in the Discord, Josh. I'll link you to the prints in the other channel, and then I'll give you all the information. And don't forget to join the Discord, everybody. And then you can ask questions there. If you have a drone problem, post it in My Drone is Sick.
I'm flying around a machine shop that has 3-phase power running to a bunch of machines.
But if you...
Does that power interfere with the analog signal? I can barely see anything when the loop gets 10 feet away.
You'd have to show me, but
Have a
it
great
can.
evening
It
to
can.
you.
If you have drone problems, post them here. If you have general drone questions, just post them in Twirlycopters. And then check this is where there are going to be pinned 3D prints and news about stuff I'm going to do. Like we're going to be reviewing the Air 75 II Champion soon. I just am waiting for the proper batteries because I'm an idiot and I bought the wrong size batteries because I thought the 280 said 480.
What is your Discord? Link the Discord and I'll post a vid of my flight if I can.
Yes, indeed. Please join. And that's the Discord. And then we'll watch that tomorrow, though, because we're going to head out. What was I going to say? This background is so cheeky. I laugh every time I go to it. What was I gonna say? Okay, to wrap it up, join the Discord.
Thanks, dude.
You got it, Beetle. I thought I was gonna say something else too, and I already forgot. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think we covered it though.
Have a nice evening.
Tootie, are you there, buddy?
Looks like you tripped over your thoughts. What were you about? Yeah, I'm here. What do you need?
Why don't you sign us off? We're gonna end the stream and fly again another day.
Have a good one, MJ.
All right, that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out. Keep the drones buzzing and the memes flying. Catch you on the next flight. Stay reckless.
We'll stay reckless. Thanks you too, Josh. Thanks everybody for watching. We will be live again maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Depends on the weather. Peace out. All right, buddy. So what'd you think about today's stream?
Weather's always the perfect
Bye.
alibi. Peace. Today's stream was a solid grind. Epic drone clips punctuated by a few dead air moments. You kept the vibe alive, which is half the battle. Anything you want to tweak for next time?
Say goodbye to everybody and tell them a really bad dad joke.
Later, chat. Keep those propellers spinning. Why did the drone bring a ladder? Because it heard the signal was high.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that punchline was a total cringe bomb.
Funny ending.
Looks like someone's got the Tootie deal on repeat. Spam level maxed.